Guys, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm basically going to show you guys how I did this look. Definitely beautiful. You can definitely change up the lip to do either a nude lip. I mean, any kind of lip goes with this. I will list all the products that I use in the description bar, so be sure to check that out. And if you guys want to see how I did this look, then please keep on watching. Alright guys, so the first thing that I'm doing is I'm using MAC Prolong Concealer in NC30, and I'm using MAC's 242 brush to pat on my concealer. I love using concealer, especially this one, because I just feel like it applies everything smoothly and evenly and it doesn't clump up. So just pat that on, make sure you apply it evenly, and it should be good to go. Guys, so I'm using the shade Madagascar from Juvia's Place palette, the Nubian 2 palette, and I'm using Sigma's E35 brush to just pack on that shadow. I'm using this basically as like my transition shade, and as you can see, I didn't set the concealer with anything. This is my preferred method when I'm doing cut crease looks. I just feel like I get more pigmentation when I don't set it. But if you find that you have a little bit of difficulty doing this way, you could definitely set your concealer with translucent powder. So just keep packing on the color until you get the intensity that you're going for. Just making sure everything is nice and smooth. I'm going in with Morphe's M433 brush, and I'm using the shade Kenya from the same palette, and you can see I'm applying the color basically on the outer corner of my crease into the crease area, and I'm just going to keep adding more and more shadow to get the intensity that I'm going for, and just make sure that everything is blended, and just take your time blending it in to merge with the transition color. And I was going to go ahead and add black to intensify, but I did use that for the purple look that I did in my last video, so I wanted to keep it nice and simple and use less shadow, because I feel like this type of look looks complicated, but you're really not utilizing that many shadows. So just keep going and keep building it up. Alright, now I'm using that same MAC 242 brush that I used to prime my eye, and I'm going in with the same concealer, and I'm starting to cut the crease. Now with this step, you definitely want to take your time. I love using the MAC 242 brush because it's super thin, and I'm able to just really pat the color in and try to get that line as straight as possible. So you can see I'm just patting it in. And what I love about the Prolong Wear concealer is that it does not dry out. I've tried doing this with other concealers, and like halfway through me cutting the crease, it just starts to get clumpy. But this concealer gives you a lot of playtime, so it's definitely perfect. If you're not good at cut creases or you're practicing, definitely try using that concealer and see how it works out for you. But you can see I'm just going back, checking my other eye, because most eyes are not exactly the same. So just make sure that it's even with the other eye, and keep patting that on and blending it out as you go along. Alright, so going back in with my Morphe M433 brush, I'm picking up a little bit more Kenya and just blending out that outer corner, making sure that everything is nice and blended. Okay, so using that same MAC 242 brush, I'm picking up the shade Zuri, and I'm adding that in the inner corner of my eye where I cut the crease, and then I'm going to also add a little bit of Sheba towards the outer corner so that everything is smooth and has like a nice transition. So using MAC's 266 brush, I'm using Maybelline's Eye Studio in Blackest Black, which is like my favorite eyeliner. And you can see I'm just shaping up the liner, winging it out, making sure that it matches with the other eye. So just take your time, color it in, and you know, use what products work for you. I've been using these products for a really long time, so I'm super comfortable with them, but grab whatever works for you. I'm I'm going ahead with my TataLashes in the style Chloe, and I'm getting that on, making sure everything is good to go. And don't forget to apply a thin layer of mascara before you put your lashes on. Using Sigma's E85 brush, I'm using the same shadows in my lower lash line. I also added Carbon from MAC to give me a little bit of intensity, and I blended everything out with Sigma's E45, and I also added Maybelline Eye Studio in my waterline. To finish up the eyes, I just basically added Kylie's Dreaming of Diamonds in the inner corner of my eyes. And I also warmed up the skin a little bit with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark. So now I'm going to go ahead, just finish this up, and then I'm going to add my contour, my blush, and then we're going to finish up with the lips. So for today, I wanted to go with a nice bright orange. You know, it's just, I want to switch it up. I don't normally do bold lips like that, but I want to, you know, I like to switch it up. I love orange. I used to do orange all the time back in the day, and I just feel like blue and orange just like, they just go together, you know. So I'm gonna go with that today. So for the orange, I'm gonna go with ColourEmpire's Nashla, which looks like this. It's a beautiful color. I can't wait to try. This is her liquid lipstick. Look. Woo! Woo! Looks like it's gonna be nice and bright. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Morphe's Bite Me liner, which looks like this, and then I'm gonna top it off with the lipstick. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys love this video. I'm obsessed with how the look came out. I think it's so screaming spring and summer. Definitely got to start going with those bold colors, little pops of colors, and I think it came out amazing. If you guys love this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me comments. Let me know what you guys think about this look. I hope you guys love this video. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video.